Alrighty, guys. Y'all ready for tonight? Possible FEH Channel incoming, but more likely a trailer. Actually, it probably is a FEH Channel, if I think about it, because they have too much that they have to announce here. Alright, so we go over to the calendar real quick, and we take a look down here, and we'll see New Hero Summoning Event is on 10/16, which is in 2 days, so today is when they'll show us the trailer or FEH Channel, and then we get a day of waiting, and then next thing you know, the banner releases. So, should be interesting. We got some very interesting things coming up on the horizon, and as you can see, I have 0 orbs, because, well, 7 orbs, because I did a lot of summoning lately. So let me show you what I did here. Of course, I summoned on the Alincia banner. I had to spark to get Alincia. Couldn't catch a break and get her prior to the spark, so I did that. I summoned a bunch on this banner too. I did 23 summons. I'm still trying to get a copy of Tamara or Anna. So I'm probably just going to keep summoning on this until I get something. Alright, then I summoned also on this banner, even though I told everyone not to summon. But how's that saying go? Do as I say, not as I do. I think that's how that goes. Yeah, so I summoned because I wanted Shamir. And I ended up getting Tiki as well, which was pretty cool. So I wasn't necessarily going for Tiki, but I'm not going to say no to getting Tiki. And then finally I was able to get Shamir on the 21st summon, so that went pretty good. And that's basically where all my orbs went. So let's see here. What do we got to do today? Or also, what's going on in the chat? What's up, fellas? All right, we got Vocaloid Lover. What's up, man? The Miss NC fans, sup? Hey, Tacho, saw your Linja in Binding Worlds. Yeah, I set up my Linja for Binding Worlds because that's probably my most built-up unit. She's actually so built up that I'm actually using my own unit for Binding Worlds. But yeah, this is the build that I have on her. It's probably the best build you can give to her. I'm not thinking there's anything else you may want to give her. Like, Attack and Speed Oath 4 is probably better for her than, like, Guidance 4 and Soaring Guidance, because it just adds to her DPS and lets her warp. Obviously, Remote Sparrow and Brash Assault let her live. Then we got Ruptured Sky. When this unit gets her remix or refine, she is going to be insane. So, can't wait for that to happen, because obviously mine is very stacked. Hopefully that was able to give people a good option to pick up with their Binding World Formas if they bought it. We got Resolute Mindset. What's up, man? We got Mr. Joe Star as well. How's everybody doing? 1555T. I totally did not say that the way it's intended. I got Tamara on 9 summons. Ooh, lucky boy. I wish I could do that too. It looks like I'm going to have to end up sparking for Tamara. Envy Sin says, Ayo, how's the stream going? We just started. We're about to start playing some modes. We got some Resonant battles and Arena Assault to do. I guess before we do that, let's take a look at what's going on over here. Alright, so there's only a day left for AR. Let's see how our defenses have been. Okay, a minus 70, not bad. And a minus 7. This is the worst. When you get 3 KOs and you still take minus points, that's part of the territory. I'm running Hinoka off-season, so I'm not mitigating lift loss by enough there. You gotta love it, though. People still accepting wins, even though they lose multiple units here. Like, this guy lost 3, this guy lost 4, and they still took it. Like, you're just giving me an easy rematch there for later, so thank you, I guess. I guess we'll start with the one where we lost. Let's see what happened here. So, of course, I summoned on the banner. I was able to pick up Duo Shamir. I tossed her on my defense. She is pretty good. She's my answer to Brave Seliph, because Brave Seliph just makes mincemeat out of all of this. So that's really the only thing I've got for Brave Seliph is this Shamir over here. Alright, looks like this guy is going to try to finesse me. He's got a Lincia there. Interesting. Alright, but we do have Gatekeeper. He's not running pass on any of these guys, so let's see what he does here. How is he going to get it? Okay, he smites in Claude. Okay. Alright, then, yeah, I guess Gravity will do it. And then, of course, her with Flared Sparrow. It just eats 2 units and then gets out of the way. Yeah, Gulveg is so bananas. I'm actually insulted that people think she sucks. They can't possibly make a unit as good on the player phase as Gulvig, and people are just still not impressed. I don't understand what you guys are looking for in these units. Envy Sin says, thanks to the new inheritance, she is definitely still worth it. Oh, who are we talking about with that? Whistler Wolf, what's up, man? That's the first time I've seen Whistler Wolf. Shoutouts to the homie there. First time comer to the streams. Maybe not, though. Maybe I've just never noticed him. In which case, Senpai has finally noticed you, Whistler Wolf. Turb Tirana, if I'm saying that right. When's the FEH Channel or trailer supposed to start? That should be in about an hour from now. All right, we'll take a look at one more. Let's see a success now. After we saw our team getting shredded, let's take a look at this. See how we did here. Okay, we got an Ascended Tiki at +3. Looks like she's being turned into a god unit here with Legendary Robin at +10. Ooh. Very scary. Then we got a +10 Uller as well. Is this a whale we're fighting? +10 air? Oh, this dude might be a whale. And look at this Peony build. Jesus, how did this guy lose? Oh, and he's doing the thing, too. Look at this. He's got infantry, no follow-up. All right, we're about to put him in his place for running that skill. All right, let's see what happens here. You do not run that skill and get away with it. Not against me. Okay, so he's able to block out our charge with Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper is very good on offense, by the way, if you weren't aware. He just stops all the warping antics, which is very important. Alright, Hinoka's getting clapped by this Tiki here. Yeah, Hinoka is not really built to take on this Tiki. Not when she's got Null C4. So I wonder, how are we able to kill her, actually? Huh. Unless Shamir is able to do it somehow. Tronic, what's up, man? Ranger Saldivar says, you think they'll ever add the chance to crit? No, the crit chance in this game is basically special attacks. That's what they decided to go for that. Which makes sense, because it's not really RNG. Like, you know when you're going to proc your special. And Killing Edge and like all those weapons that granted a lot of crit in the main games just give you cooldown reduction. So that's what they equate crits to in here. Isaiah Robinson says, Brave Gulvig is hella cracked, honestly. Yeah, she is nuts. Not just in Aether Raid's offense either, just everywhere. Oh, it was Shamir that clapped Tiki. Okay. Yeah, word on the street is this Shamir is pretty good. Despite what Gay Mate may think. Yeah, she just lived a bonfire from this juiced up Tiki. That's pretty real. Look how much support Tiki was getting there. From Robin and also from Gatekeeper. We just blew her away with Shamir. Yeah, Shamir is kind of just that girl. Alright, that should do for defenses. Let's go ahead and hop in. We'll start playing some fights. Alright, I guess we'll go for RB up first. Alright, here we go. Tronic says, I've rarely seen Ascended Tiki now. Yeah, she's a pretty rare one. You don't really see her too often. Mainly because the other variants of Tiki, I think, see a little bit more play. Like, the Harmonic Tiki is usually the one they go for now. Gatekeeper is the good end. Yeah, I agree, Pigeon Leader. They should have gave Gatekeeper his own route in 3 houses. Maybe then I would have bothered to play the other routes. Okay, how do we want to do this? Let's see here. We can send Corrin over here. Actually, Corrin's not going to do too good against Roy because he's got Binding, or he's got Triangle Adept there. So I guess we'll send Hinoka that way. And then Corrin can just, like, blow up everything on this side, so... Yeah, let's just go in right here. Oh, wow. Okay, Chad is being a Chad. He may have his refine. That's why he's being such a Chad here. Chadly Chad, the Chadliest. Stray Paper. Nope, critical hits is special activation. Slaying weapons gives CD acceleration. Yeah, that was pretty much my sentiments as well. I don't think they want to do crits in this game. Probably not a good idea. Because then they would have to do dodge and evasion and stuff like that. Not a good idea for a gacha. The Miss NC fan says, I've never actually pulled Ascended Tiki. You and me both there. I'd probably use her if I had her. I don't even know. Yeah, I would probably end up using her as well because she doesn't even have good fodder anymore. Like, what is her fodder? She's got Bulwark, and then she has... whatchamacallit? She's got Bulwark, and she has also... Does she have a finish? I think she may have speed and res finish or speed and defense finish. I'm not too keen on that Tiki skills because I've only literally looked at her kit one time when I saw her on the trailer. Kiris says, Ghoul may be great, but Flared Sparrow on Groom Roy makes me happy. Yeah, Flared Sparrow makes a lot of people happy. That skill is just on another level. That is the definition of power creep, that skill right there. The Dinkler. I really want to put Flared Sparrow on my Thief Layla for no sweep chip damage, but I can't bring myself to fodder Gulveg. She's too strong. Well, there's always the Thief Layla you can get from the Forging Bonds. Or not Forging Bonds, the Hall of Forms. Unless you weren't able to find that skill on her before it ended. Tronic says, has anyone had trouble with the limited hero battles? Oh, this one was actually a little annoying, the one we had for Nerthuz. It really puts into perspective the fact that all of the good units from Echoes are all green units. So my team was like Legendary Celica, I had Catria, and then I had also the Bunny Sonia. All of them are green. And then I just randomly had like Legendary Alm because I needed a non-green unit. Yeah, there's just way too many green units from that game. Huh. This kind of sucks. Yeah, that thief is way up there. Let's see, what do we want to do? I wish there was a way we could get Hinoka to attack there. Where is the boots? Let's see if we can get the boots here. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to go after this guy. I'll dance Korin, we'll get the boots, and then we'll be able to move an extra spot with Hinoka. Retrograde Bolide. What's up, man? Has a very funky name there. Retrograde Bolide. Okay. Boy is spitting some chemistry on us. Alright, Tronic says, I had Bride Catria, Legendary Alm, Duo Duma, and Forsyth for that battle. Yeah, that works. Unfortunately, I don't have Halloween Duma, so I had to run basically a bunch of green units. Miss NC fan says, yeah, the Nerthuz Legendary Hero battle made me wish I had premium fodder to give my Forsyth. As it is, he can almost tank her on Abyssal, but not quite. Yeah, Nerthuz is a problem. There's a lot of problem units in there. In whatchamacallit. Oh, are we even going to be able to get this guy? Hold on. Yeah, this might be trouble. Hold on a second. Wait. Oh, thank God. Okay, yeah, so we're able to go through. I could have just gave Hinoka pass, too, if we weren't able to, like, go through Gwendolyn there. Also, I can just do this, too. We can just kill Gwendolyn regardless. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do that. Hey, yo, what's up, Oblivion? Oblivion and I share the same sentiments on, like, everything. This is something I've learned lately. So our taste in games seems to be the same as well. Both of us have the Tellius games at the top, and then we both hate Shadow Dragon to high hell. That's like the only Fire Emblem game I think I've ever played that I actively hate. Vicious Soul says, which game would you say has the strongest units in FEH? Oh, Fire Emblem Heroes. Like, that's a no-brainer. The game itself that we're playing has the best cast. The roster in Heroes is just nuts. If you don't want to accept that, then there's also 3 Houses, Fates, and Awakening. Those 3 are really stacked too. Okay, so we managed to get rid of all the thieves there and not climbing up this season because merges are pretty prevalent in this mode now. I gotta love this, though. We have Engage as one of the options, and there's no Engage harmonized heroes. So, yeah, get on that, Insys. Alright, let's head over to Arena Assault now. Let's get started in here. We're going to be able to use some of my new units, too. Because I've blessed them for this season. I gave them Dark Blessings. So we're going to see some cool stuff today. Alright, Zack's Network says, when is the trailer? That should be in 47 minutes from right now. Shadow Dragon sucks. Yes, I agree. I really can't understand what people like about Shadow Dragon. I'm not seeing it, to be honest. Okay, we have a Corrin stand here, a very crazy one. Plus 10 Brave Corrin, I'm assuming. Yep. And then we got a really nice built Legendary Corrin. This unit's going to be cracked with a refine, because... Are they going to buff Negating Fang, too? Like, they're going to buff her weapon, but then they're also going to have to remix Negating Fang, which is already really strong. This unit's going to be very interesting. Maybe they'll just put, like, Shield Pulse built in here where it pre-charges itself, so that she doesn't have to run Shield Pulse to get it. He's got 2 of them, by the way. If you didn't like this build, then you could try this one, I guess. And then we have a Corrin with Flared Sparrow, right? Yep. Okay. Big bad Corrin team. We're going to just, like, dominate them with Lyn, though. The Lyn build that I have is pretty strong. Alright, there's no warping that can set us wrong here, so we're probably good. I'm pretty sure Lyn beats Brave Corrin too. Let's see. Okay, not even close. Alright, I stand corrected there. Luckily, she's parked at 1 space a turn, though, so we can bait out these other guys and deal with them that way. We'll try to transform Mordecai as well. Maybe he can put in some work here. Oblivion says she's going to be really good, I think. I'm guessing that's in regards to Peony. Anna is the harmonized Engage unit. Yeah, I forgot about her, actually. The new Anna we just got is an Engage character. For some reason, I look at that Anna and I just think of the Awakening one. It's like the shorty, the shrimp Anna from Engage just goes completely under the radar. Huh. Alright, this is annoying. Yeah, she's going to move this way. She's not going to move there. So, like, it's going to be a while before we can separate anybody from this Brave Corrin here. I guess we'll just take our time with it. Yeah, maybe we can get something out of Lumera there. We'll put her over there. And just keep our guys in range. Michael Bailey says, I'm really surprised Merchant Anna hasn't gotten a refine. Oh, is that the one from Awakening? The Lance one? I actually really liked that Anna on release. I used her quite a bit for Gale Forcing just because she had the warp. Nowadays, everything can warp, so it's not as unique to her anymore. Wow, this is something. Okay, how are we going to separate these guys? I guess we just keep on waiting. Eventually, they'll break ranks, I hope. No, of course not. They're just spamming rallies over and over. Alright, now Tiki is actually about to get bodied by this Corrin. Huh. Alright, what do we do here? Let's see. Yeah, we can only just pray that Tiki can tank here. I don't think that she can. Tiki is relatively useless these days, but we'll just pick a god and pray, I guess. Yeah, Flared Sparrow. Yeah, we ain't living this. This is not going to go good. We don't have DR either. Yeah. I got to give her a better B skill. But unfortunately, I don't really have any good B skills to give her. I think she'd do good with Savvy Fighter, but I don't have that fodder. Isaiah Robinson says, without the merges, though, and replace the Ninja Korin with Dream Korin. Korin too strong. Yeah, we just got our cheeks clapped by Korin. Alright, here we go. Here's another Korin fan. We have a Korin here. Alright, not as badass as the other Korins. And we got a Micaiah, we have Wall Hearts, and then we got Shez there. Alright, very interesting. This one's not going to be bad. Yeah, we can actually wash this guy with Lyn. For real this time, not for fake like what happened last time. The Dinkler says, why are there so many female Korins stands in Arena? Oh my god. I don't know. I would also like an answer to that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's the Lyn that I know and love. It's kind of crazy to me that this unit is going to get a refine. Because she's still kind of okay right now. Like, she's still pretty serviceable. Especially in Arena where this duo skill is really busted still. Pigeon Leader says, I need Flared Sparrow and Brash Assault 4 for my Ninja Korin. Yeah, there's a lot of power creep passives right now. Hopefully the D-slot passives that are incoming aren't going to be that busted. But you all know they are. There's no way they're going to miss out on power creep. Alessandro Chen says, glad I managed to arrive in time. Hey, Tacho. What's up, Alessandro? Alright, doesn't look like Lumera is going to see any action here, unfortunately. Oblivion says if they gave her anti-guard plus DR piercing, oh man, I'd be so happy. Anti-guard and DR piercing on who? Who are we talking about there? On Legendary Korin? I don't know about that. Giving that Korin DR piercing when she's already got like a pretty good God Sword kit. Well, I guess God or Omni Tank kit with negating Fang and all that. That might be a little much. Letting her pierce DR. I don't think dragons have a way to pierce DR right now, do they? Huh. Is there a skill that lets dragons pierce DR? I guess Special Spiral 4. But dragons really need their own special. It's getting a little old that dragons are left out of all the good specials. Dragons and beasts both. They should get their own stuff by now. Okay, don't hurt me. He's got a Lindsay. Always got to watch out when you see that unit. Then we got Asker, Veronica, and Myrrh. Okay. Alright, let's see here. What do we want to go for? Why don't we go for this? Yeah, let's have some fun here. Nah, I don't want to use this yet. Let's pick something else. Let's go for Duo Shamir, actually. Yeah, let's go for this one. Alright, Oblivion saying Lyn. He wants Lyn to have DR piercing and also nullify guard. That would be nuts on her, man. I mean, I guess you could run, like, lethality on Lyn right now if you want, but it's impossible for her to actually ramp into it. So, yeah, if she nullifies guard, and then she pierces DR, that Lyn would be stupid. Alright, I think for now we're just going to play it safe. Just going to let them come to me so I don't have to traverse any of these trench tiles here. Oh, we could also snipe with Ira over here if we want to. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, but then... Oh, wait a second. If Valencia goes here and then this guy can warp in, he's going to attack. I shouldn't have did that. This is what happens when you overextend. Things always go south. Okay, thank God they didn't go south. Yeah, one wrong move. All Valencia had to do was go there, and we were just boned. Alright, so thank you, you dumb CPU. Alright, we'll have to go ahead and pop Ira's Harmonize skill there to get some extra attack there. Accelerate special on Lyn. Well, you could give her that, but she already gets it from Hinoka. I think Nullify Guard would be a little stronger for her. Although, again, that is assuming people have Hinoka in the first place. Or, yeah, people have Hinoka in the first place to buff her with. Brandon Daniel says, hey, Tacho, how have you been doing? Been doing pretty good, man. Thanks for stopping by and joining us for the chat here. As we wait for the update on what's going on with these D-slot passives and what have you. Alright, so Myrrh. Check this out. What is color advantage anymore, guys? Blue is supposed to be red, I thought. What's going on here? She even scowled my special. And we still got her. Yeah, what is a triangle advantage? What even is that? Oh, we win right now. Check this out. It's gonna pop the baller reposition right there. I really wish that they would update the duo skills when they refine these duo heroes. Like, Hector really needed it. Not so much the other ones. I feel like a lot of the other duo heroes had solid enough duo skills, but Hector, and probably Ephraim too, they needed upgrades to their duo skills. So it's a little sad they only got the refine and that was it. Alright, Alencia once again. Guys, I thought Alencia sucked. She doesn't nullify DR. What's going on? Why is everyone using her? It's almost as if Alencia is kind of good. Alright, what are we doing here? I guess we could go for this. Yeah, because he's got Far Save on her, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think this should be fine against... Oh, wait. He's got cancel control here, right? Oh, no, he does. Why would he take off cancel control on Mark? I guess it doesn't score good for Arena. So that's probably why, but... because he doesn't have it, we're going to... just wallop him. Oblivion says 100% upgrade duo skills. I agree. It would just be really good, too, for a lot of old units. Like, just allowing them to get a lot better. Okay, that's not happening. We probably ought to do this, then. We have to, like, just wait it out, because... I don't want to get jumped here by Alencia. Cooper Reynolds says, do we know when the new banner and D-slot is going to be announced? That should be in 34 minutes of me saying that. Oblivion says, people thinking Alencia with Guidance 5 would be bad. Oblivion, the people who play this game, they lack the ability to realize units that don't pierce DR are still good. Like, I half expect this community, they don't see units nullifying DR and they think, oh, they suck. It's like all they can see is 99 times 4. If a unit's not doing 99 times 4, the community can't realize if they're good or not. Alright, we'll go ahead and do this too. Just snag a ton of bonuses, all the bonuses on Chrom here. I'm actually curious to see how Chrom is going to do against this Corrin here. If we're getting, like, just literally all the bonuses, how well does he fare? We're about to find out. Okay. So check this out. We've got all the bonuses from Seliph and also Asker. So that's 4 active bonuses, right? All right, let's see here. Ooh. Okay, all right, yeah. Corrin's kind of good. It's that Dragon Vein Stone that makes her so deadly. So what are we doing here? How are we... Okay, so we got to separate them. We'll just go after Elincia first, and then we can Kanto away. And then we got to come up with something for this Tiki here. Or not Tiki, this, what you call it? This Corrin here. Are we even able to beat her? I'm not sure if we can even do anything about her. If she's that badass, that Chrom... I was not expecting Chrom to not be able to do anything. Very interesting. Okay, so... Yeah, we're going to have to figure something out here. Alright, let's try this again. This time we have Ather pre-built. That's still not good enough. Yeah, wow, this is kind of annoying. Right, how about if we do this? Let's see what Asker's got. Alright, Asker can buy us a little time. We'll just park him on the defense tile there. Oh, all of a sudden now Chrom is able to do it? What's going on? Is it because we debuffed her? Yeah, it's because we debuffed her with Ninian. We lowered her attack, and then we also inflicted guard there. That is very funny. Okay. Sure. Alright, Gonzalo Peña Luna says Asker enemy phase. Well, that's what I was going to do, but then out of nowhere... Chrom was just like, hold my beer. Hold my falchion. Okay, so another Elincia. Yeah, surprised, right? Surprised to see so many Elincias, huh? Alright, what are we going for this time? I want to go for this. Let's bust out Mommy Gulvig. The Dinkler says, I mean, obviously he's still good, but some units just won't die. Who are we talking about? Chrom there? I mean, Chrom was able to do it. We can't hold anything against Chrom. He was able to beat the big bad dragon there. Alright, I think this should be good for now. Let's go ahead and let them come to us here. Oh, that was not a good idea by me. I just let my Elincia get sniped there. I was thinking they were going to go this way. I didn't think they were going to go down this way. Alright, my bad. That was a pretty high-scoring fight, too. That sucks. Grandosco says, best case scenario, new slot passive that can be equipped to everyone. Worst case scenario, new slot passive that can only be gained from pulling specific new units. Maximum power creep. F the old units. I hate to say this, but I kind of think that might be what's going on here. I feel like whatever the new type of hero Peony is, I feel like she is going to be the only one that can give you the D skills. Because otherwise, that would just mean you just give them to the rearmed heroes, and then you just give them out that way, right? But, like, it seems like they're trying to do the, like, fix for the rearmed heroes losing them a lot of money thing here. Where the new skill or whatever it is, they don't want rearmed heroes to be able to do that. They only want the new guys to be able to do that. So I think that's probably what we're going to see here. Alright, we're going to try again here with the Corrin team. Once again, we're fighting... Oh, wait, no, we're not fighting Elincia this time. Actually, this team is a little too easy for us to bust out the Elincia team. Let's use a different one. How about this? Let's go with these guys. Not too strong, but not too weak either. We'll save the really strong teams for later. Alright, of course they have a Veronica there. We don't want to get jumped by somebody getting danced. So we'll try to, like, keep our distance for now, I guess. I'm going to go for the repo on Thor first. So next turn, she'll be ready with her special. And we should be good right here. At least I hope so. Vocaloid Lover says, free D skills, please. Insists. You know they're not going to do it. The whole reason why they're doing this in the first place is probably just to milk more money. Alright, let's go ahead and repo Sonya. I actually should have repoed Thor. That was a bad move on my part. Alright, he's got no save skills that we got to worry about, so that's good at least. Alright, we'll go ahead and get rid of Robin first. Yeah, let's go for Robin first. Joshua Batar says, what if the new skill is also like a duo or harmonized skill? Would make it less disgusting knowing that it's an exclusive skill. I don't think that's going to be the case. Based on what we saw in the data mines, it seems like whatever the new skill is, it was inserted literally between the passives and also the Sacred Seal slot. So it's going to be after the C slot passive and before the Sacred Seal. So that's why I think it's a D slot passive. Had it been something else, like where we may have guessed it to be like a harmonic skill or a duo skill, it would have shown up at the end of the list, which it didn't. So just based on what we saw in the data mine, I'm not too sure it's going to be something like that, like a harmonic or duo skill button. We're placing a lot of faith in Chrom here that he's going to be able to tank this Azura, by the way. Hopefully he can. Let's see here. I might actually pop Grand Strategy just to like give us a better chance of that. Yeah, let's go for his duo skill. We're not getting any support, really, but Chrom can't possibly die to Azura, right? Let's see. There's no way he dies here. Alright, good. I would have actually been upset if he died there. Alright, Tius, if I'm saying that right, I'm totally not. I hope they make me quit. My wallet is in shambles. Alright, Tius is looking for escape there. Sweet, sweet escape. That's what he's looking for in tonight's trailer. Alright, what are we up against? We got a Yuri. We got Sed. We have Corrin. And then we got Veronica. Okay, are we running out of ways to kill Corrin? We might be. Alright, this is a team where we'll bust out Alencia for. Darrell, what's up, man? Tacho, straight out of Queens. I think the #1 new hero is going to be from Book 7, but worth landing orbs on. This is the month before November and December. Wallet empty. That wallet for a +10. Hey, yo, Darrell, today, if you're in Queens like me, it's been raining all day. It was so nasty today. Shoutouts to my New York crew. Couldn't do anything all day. It was just like raining and pouring. We're not going to get jumped, are we? Okay, I don't think we are. Actually, if I had set this up right, we could have been the ones doing the jumping on turn 1. I could have danced her, put her right there, and then all of a sudden Gulvade could have just like busted them up. But that's my bad there. I didn't think too far ahead there. Alright. Taya says Tayus, but thank you. Alright, Tayus. There you go. Yeah, y'all already know I don't pronounce things the way that I'm supposed to. Not for a lack of trying, but for a lack of wanting to try. I guess we just have Gulve go in here. What's the... Okay, we got solo on her. Yeah, by the way, guys, we don't need to pierce DR with Gulvig. She just beats Corrin. In case you were wondering. We saw Brave Crom just struggle with like 5 bonuses to get rid of this unit. And he has effective damage on her too. Meanwhile, Gulvig out here just hitting the delete button on Corrin like it's nothing. Pug King says, I'm just over here hoping that they show any love to my boy Lloyd. Like at all, and all to Resplendent, anything at all. I think we can look forward to a Resplendent of him at some point. It only makes sense. Alright, I guess we'll have Elincia go after Yuri here. Okay. I don't know if Lysithea can do anything right now. Let's pull back there. We'll go after Corrin, finish the job. Michael Bailey says, if it's inherited duo skills or harmonized skills, I wouldn't mind it like a activated skill. Would fix some of the issues with old units and super nukes. That'd be interesting. Like, inheritable duo skills and harmonic skills would be interesting for older units that don't have one. I'm not too sure how they would handle that, though. Like, that seems a little weird. But I guess it's an option that they could do. Alright, let's just go ahead and wrap things up here. Solo Kid says, there is a high chance they are going to show me something that I want to pull, and I haven't had peace in this game in a long time. You and me both, brother. I haven't been able to skip a banner in ages. They just keep on releasing like all this junk we gotta summon for. Particularly the skill fodder is what's getting me nowadays, because the skill power creep has just been so crazy lately. I want to pull... Yes, I don't think I have even enough orbs to pull Fallen Crom for my Rinka. Oh, I'm assuming that's the Flame Tribe Rinka you're talking about, the one with the sword. Yeah, because Arcane Devourer would be really good on that unit. That unit got some abs on her. Okay, we have a Nankos this time. So we got near save and far save. I wish I brought a team with Emblem for this, but... Oh man, we have ran through like all of the big heavy hitters that I've got. Maybe with Triangle Attack and Elise, we can figure something out against Corrin. Kirby M. Master says, so when do you think the Legendary Nowi is going to happen? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, I guess that's probably happening because we got Tiki, we got Legendary Mur even, we got Fa. It seems like all of the dragons are just on the table as legends. So Legendary Nowi is probably going to happen. Okay, Yuri should overextend, right? He's going to go this way. So we're going to meet him in the middle. We'll have Fallen Crom over here. I was able to pull 2 copies of Crom, by the way, on the Elincia banner before I got to the Spark. So I was pretty happy about that. All things considered, I actually got really hot pulls on that banner. Because I pulled the double Hinoka, and then after that I pulled double Croms, and then I had to Spark Elincia after that. But I did pretty good on that banner. Not gonna lie. Ooh. He just had to move after her. Oh, man, Okay, that's what you get for overextending. Yeah, Elincia is pretty annoying. I shouldn't have did that. I thought she was going to go down the river section, like go down the middle. I didn't think she was going to go down the sides like that. Relatively the same thing. This time we got a Duo Ymir here. What is this, near save or... Near save, distant counter, and Nankos. Interesting. Then we got Elincia there. And also Yuri. Yeah, Gale Force seems to be the special most people are going for with her. I think Ruptured Sky would be really good too. Should we use the other team? Let's see. What is even the other team? Oh, I don't know if this team has a way to... Like, we just lack the firepower required for this kind of team. I have to use this, though, so I guess we'll try it. I don't want to have, like, this team as our last team, and then we end up fighting a bunch of stuff we really can't beat. Like, here we might have a chance. Man, this is so annoying, though. Like, having a Lincia just being able to warp... This beast skill is so stupid on her. Because then she can just warp ahead, and then he's going to warp there, and he covers, like, all this space. They went so overboard with the warp effects this year. Darrell says, I would like to see an OP Atri. Oh, she's another unit that's probably going to get a crap load of warping when they remix her. I think she slept on. She has gotten me out of some binds. Yeah, just having Kanto 2 built in is really nice for a range flyer like her. I can see it, but also I can also not see it. It depends on what they want to do with her. If they give her, like, warp support and things like that, then maybe. Or allow her to warp 2 spaces ahead and then they keep the Kanto 2. It wouldn't be very hard for them to make her busted. Alright, this guy had near save, right? Yeah, so we don't want to do that. Surprisingly, though, Edelgard can actually do damage to him. Alright, I guess we'll just go ahead and do this. Isaiah Robinson says Legendary Bantu would be neat. Now I would pull for him. Okay, when I said all the dragons were on the table, I don't think Bantu was necessarily one of them. As unfortunate as that may be for Bantu fans. Alright, she's definitely going this way, right? She's not going to go this way. She's going to go this way. Place your bets. She's going this way. Let's find out. Alright, thank you so much. Taya says, it's now we can get a legendary, then put some respect on Bantu's name. I wish. Now, I'm very picky about which units I want to see getting legendary alts, but I actually wouldn't mind that much if... what's-his-face? Bantu got a legendary. If they're going to give one to all the dragons, then sure, why not? Pug King says Resplendent Black Knight when? That'd be fire. It still bothers me that they spoiled who Black Knight was, by the way. Because that's a huge spoiler. If you've never played Radiant Dawn, that's like one of the biggest plot twists in that game. And they just spoiled it on a whim. And they spoiled Sanaki and Micaiah too. Like, that's something they really shouldn't have did. Okay, looks like we caught a break here. So, Brave Tigi, huh? Okay. Then we got Duo. I say we caught a break because I see these two that I always like to dunk on, but watch us not even be able to win somehow. We're right at the end, too. This is the last fight. I've got no mulligans left. Trailer is in 14 minutes. We can't afford to do another run here. Alright, so we got to make sure this one counts. Grizzle Bear Mac says, rearm Black Knight with Arcane Alondite for an inheritable disencounter weapon. That'd actually be pretty fire. That's an interesting effect, actually, for an arcane weapon, like have distant counter or have close counter built in. I didn't think about that. Yeah, so it would be like -1 special trigger, all stats of 5, distant counter, and then maybe something else. like special acceleration on hit or some damage reduction or no follow-up or something like that. That'd be pretty fire, honestly. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. What are we doing to Tiki? We probably kill her if I pop Dominance. Let's go ahead and go for the Repo first. Let's get some snag debuffs. Okay, that doesn't work. Chrom would probably be able to beat her, though. Let's go for this attack first here. Okay, we only won because we got the quad there. Yeah, Duo Asker is pretty thick. Alright, so thank you very much, Cordelia, for that. Alright, then we'll go ahead and get rid of Tiki there. Alright, she's on a defense tile, but we're still rocking her. Apple O. Oh my god, Apple O. I have not seen Apple O in ages. What's up, Apple O? Oh shoot, a FEH Channel. I have not paid attention to those in a while. How bad is the power creep now? Apple O, you just missed like a bombardment of power creep. We were doing a bunch of fights just now, and I had Brave Chrom with like 5 bonus effects, and he couldn't kill a Brave Corrin. So, yeah, power creep has been pretty nutty. Alright, let's go after Ike here. Darrell Redmond says, I think Peony will defiantly, or definitely, be one of the 4 new heroes. Guaranteed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she will be as well. Maybe we'll see Triandra also. I don't know what they're doing with that Triandra we saw in the data mine, but if they're going to do something with her, now would be the time, most likely. Alright, Tronic says Brave Corrin is meta power creep. Taya says, how do you feel about refines for the crappy ones that aged like milk? Yeah, we need that ASAP. I wanted to make Saber a god sword, but Omni +3 in DC is not good anymore. Yeah, I agree. We need refines for refines already. There's a couple of particular ones that I would single out, like Brave Ike, for example. Brave Ike needs as much help as he can get. Also, Sothis and like all the distant counter refines from way back. Hypno Toad says, if they can do Mark, they can also do Kishuna and the Fire Dragon. I would, not gonna lie, like a Mythic Fire Dragon would be hella fire. Like, literally. I would be so down for Fire Dragon as a Mythic hero. Our rank is 1, 2, 3. Pretty fitting there. Nice score, though. Usually I don't get good fights like this for Arena Assaults, so that's a solid score. Let's see here. Do we know anybody here? We got anybody from the chat that we can find up in here? No one that I recognize. Gilliam Real, this guy must have been very happy when this guy came out. Okay, I do know Kenso. I've fought him before. Let's take a look at top players just for fun. Get Vol Flamed. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, this guy, when you have a +10 Tana with Soaring Guidance and Flared Sparrow, meaning you gave that out to like all the people that you merged her up to fodder with. Yeah, this guy, I can see why he's rank 1. Doesn't seem that difficult to pick up on. Alright, we got a +10 Tamara there. Pretty nice build on her. Squad A Seal there. Speed and defense up 3. Pretty nice. Yeah, she wants visible defense for that weapon. Alright, we got a Lapis here. Alright, just a classic Lapis build. you got her at +10. You didn't even bother to give her a seal. Didn't give her any father either, because I guess her base kit is good enough. This skill is really nice, by the way, Snap. You don't see Snap skills as often as you should. I guess, like, the warping skills are a little better, but... Oh, Brandon says you just passed me. So that Brandon that we saw was actually Brandon Daniels in the house, man. What's up? Yeah, where is Brandon? I did remember seeing him. I saw a Brandon somewhere. Alright, where are they? Brandon, where are you? Now that I'm looking for him, I can't find him. Was he on page 1? He might have been on page 1. Oh, here we go. Alright, so we have a Formasold Peony from Binding Worlds, I would imagine. Firestorm Dance, Guidance 4, yeah. Yeah, I would probably pick that up too if I had the Binding Forma, but... it's a hard life being free to play in this game. Alright, let's get our one orb. Why don't we do a summon? Why not? Let's go ahead and hop over. Let's do a quick summon real quick before this banner drops. Let's see if we can get this Tamara finally. Or maybe Anna. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, we have a choice. Ooh. What do you guys think? What does chat think? Who should we go for? Anna or should we go for Tamara? What is chat feeling? Blue or green here? Mattias G says, I opened the leaderboard for the other day and found like 4 copies of Get Val Flamed and I'm still confused. Do they have multiple accounts? Did the game glitch? It's probably just a bunch of people using the same name. I think. Are you allowed to use the same name as somebody else? I would imagine, because there's like a billion Kirans. Alright, chat is blowing up with Tamara, Anna, Tara. Someone said, Flame, get out of here. We're not going for Kitty Cat Flame. Green has better odds. Okay. You've sold me there, friend. Green does have better odds, that is true. Tricker Meat. Alright, it seems like blue won from my expert consensus there. Let's hit blue. Alright, come on, baby. Give us some smoke. Oh. Alright, hold on. Okay, no. It's Lucas. Alright, don't get my hopes up like that. Alright, sure. So, we got 3 orbs for whatever D-slot passive and new hero type releases. I like my odds there. John Doe, what's cooking? What up, man? How's it going, John Doe? Master of the Arena says it's Sadal season, baby. You know, speaking honestly, I probably would have got Sadal if I hit red. Because he is a demote, right? We have better odds on him than anybody else. What is it for a 4-star? Yeah, we're at 50% chance for a 4-star right now. Yeah, we probably... It's like 1 in 2 red orbs. I'm about to get Sadal if I hit red. He's not a bad unit either, but... You know. I'm just going for the 5 stars for now. Alright, C is for Chandelure. Big saver over here. Remember when Chandelure was supposed to have Shadow Tag? That's just a random thought that popped into my head. It was never released. They were supposed to put Chandelure with Shadow Tag in the Dream World in Gen 5, and they never did it. But it was in the data. It was like part of the data for like all the hidden abilities. Chandelure was supposed to get it. And it was actually playable. They had a meta way back in the day when I used to play competitively. There was a separate tier for Gen 5 OU called... what was it? Dream World OU, and they had Shadow Tag Chandelure, and you could play with it. It was pretty cool. It wasn't like... I didn't think it was broken, actually, surprisingly. But it was obviously pretty good. Agad says, isn't 4-star focus 2.95? Yeah, but then you add that to the 4-star rate as well. More Tacho Pokemon lore. Brand against. Yeah, that's from the olden days. You kids these days with your Dynamax and your Z attacks and your terraforms and all that. I don't know anything about all that. Back in my day, Sandstorm never ran out, and it was the only weather we had. Alright, we got 3 minutes until showtime. Alright, we can go ahead and close this game. We'll wait until the trailer shows up. Trailer or, I guess, FEH Channel, whatever it may be. Alright, Grizzlebear Max says, I haven't played Pokemon since White version. Yeah, the Gen 5 was when I really was on my stride for competitive. I was pretty good at Gen 4, but I wouldn't have said I was like one of the top of the top at Gen 4. Saying that, I was still like well above average. I was still pretty good. I had a reputation in Gen 4. But it didn't hit until Gen 5 when I was like really at the top. Captious Critic says, notice me, Senpai. What up, Captious Critic? I've noticed you before. Senpai has noticed you, man. Stop trying to steal all of Senpai's attention. Vocaloid says, we'll miss you, Megas. Yeah, Megas was definitely the best gimmick they had. I wasn't a fan of Dynamax. It was just, like, so busted for no reason. I didn't like Z-Attacks either. Z-Attacks were just glorified hidden power that they had already taken out hidden power for. So I just never understood why they wouldn't put that back. And they took out Pursuit as well. They took out, like, all the skill-based stuff, so there's no Pursuit, there's no hidden power. It's very annoying. They really watered the game down a lot. Brand Against says, I'm with you, brother. Was in 5th grade or something when Red and Blue came out. Oh, man. Brand Against knows. He knows what's up. Only the old heads in chat will know. Alright, we got 1 minute until showtime. Let's go ahead and start refreshing. Let's see if it's up on X first. X, for some reason, tends to get the trailers and stuff before YouTube. Alright, I don't see it here. Alright, we'll go ahead and check YouTube. I don't think it's on YouTube. If it's not on X, it's definitely not on YouTube yet. Alright, there's like 50 other FEHtubers that are streaming right now. Okay, it is go time. Okay, we do have a trailer, it looks like. Attuned here. Oh, your boy caught a glimpse of something he should not have. Alright, I caught the title of the new hero type. It's not a FEH Channel, by the way. It seems to be a trailer. Let's go ahead and load up the stuff here. Oh, wait, no, let's take that off. Let's just leave chat and also the video. Let's put that up there. Alright, so I hope you guys are ready for this. Let's see. Let's see some hot fire. Hey, what's poppin', sexies? It's your boy here, and we back. We got some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and we have the new type of unit revealed here. Seems like it's going to be called Attuned Heroes. Now, I did accidentally peep the title of this video before doing anything. We're going to take the volume off. I have my own music playing right now. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's up. So, I'm expecting Peony as far as... Oh, a rearmed hero, okay. So, we're getting a rearmed hero and the Attuned hero on this. Oh! Okay. Well, hello, beautiful. Okay, so we have Sonia here. A rearmed Sonia, the Green Tome, the rearmed Green Tome. Suzuki Rika can never fail. Look at how good this looks. Oh, man. Suzuki Rika should just draw all the women from this point forward. So says I. Okay, and then we have a Green Tome Infantry type for her. It looks like it's going to be an Echoes banner. Now, I just made a joke earlier while we were streaming about how all the good units from Echoes are green. And it looks like that's just going to follow suit here. Okay, this is going to be her stat line. We got 38 HP. We got 69 attack. Very nice. We got 40 speed. 28 defense, and 53 res. Holy res. All right, let's see what she's got, though. Let's see what this skill can do. We've been waiting very long for this Arcane Green Tome, so hopefully it's good. All right, Arcane Caliburnus. I think that's how you say that. 14 might, 2 range, -1 special trigger. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, gets all stats of 5 to unit. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, grants special cooldown charge +1 to unit per attack, and neutralizes foes' bonuses to attack and res during combat. Interesting. Okay, so acceleration on hit, guaranteed follow-up, neutralizes attack and res bonuses, -1, all stats of 5. Seems okay. Oh, that's a little disappointing, though. I feel like the blue tome and the red tome were a little better, because they're more like conducive towards nuke builds, while this is... This seems more for like a bulky build, like a bulky hitter. Like you attack, and then you tank the hit, and then you accelerate into the special. All right, we got Blazing Wind here. We have Beyond Witchery. Okay, I love that name. Grants all stats of 8 to unit. I believe that's visible stats as well. So, actually, the stats we just looked at, you got to probably do -8 to everything. Because I think this works like Fury 4. At the start of turn, grants special cooldown count -X to unit and deals X damage to unit on turn 1, where X is equal to 2. Otherwise, X is equal to 1. Interesting. Neutralizes effects that inflict guard on unit during combat. Okay. That's pretty good. All right, then we got Escape Route 4 finally coming back. Okay, so they baited us with Bunny Bernie on that double special banner. If you summoned on the double special banner for Bernie fodder, this is the middle finger to you right there. I hate when they do this, man. They can't even be, like, subtle about it. They just put it right in your face. And then we have also Attack and Res Ploy 3. So at the start of player phase or enemy phase, if any foes in 3 rows and 3 columns centered on unit have res less than unit's res +5, inflicts attack and res -7, ploy exposure on those foes on their next action. Oh, this one does ploy. Interesting. This is not like defense and res. So instead of nullifying grand strategy and bonus doubler, you're doing ploy and exposure. That's very interesting. Ploy is very good, as you may be aware. Okay. All right, Sonia's kind of cooking here. She's got some stuff going on. Now, the chip damage on her A skill is so that she can use Canto 1 from Escape Route, is what I'm imagining there. Okay, so who else is on here? Oh, is this Mycin? Are we finally getting Mycin? Yes! We are getting Mycin. Okay. So he's going to be a Lance Cav type. One of the more long-awaited cavalry type units. Okay, Worldly Lance, 16 might, 1 range, -1 special trigger. At the start of the turn, if unit is in 2 spaces of an ally, grants defense and res up 6. Neutralizes foes' bonuses during combat to unit and allies in 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. If unit initiates combat or is in 2 spaces of an ally, inflicts attack and defense -X on the foe, where X is 20% of unit's defense at the start of combat +6. Oh, that's wild. That's a lot. Okay, that's a lot. Then unit also makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, inflicts guard on the foe per attack. All right, let's just reread this. -1, defense and res up 6, nullify foes' bonuses in combat. Oh, he's granting that as a start of turn bonus. He's granting if he's in 2 spaces of an ally, he grants defense and res up 6 and neutralizes enemy bonuses in combat to himself and allies in 2 spaces for a turn. More start of turn bonuses is always good. And then defense and res up 6 pretty good too. And then he's got this stuff in combat, guard, crazy attack and defense debuff on the foe, and then he gets a guaranteed follow-up. He seems solid. All right, then we got Bonfire, we got Attack and Defense Clash 4, and Joint Close Guard. All right, so this should be the same as Joint Distant Guard, just it gives the effect to allies in 2 spaces and then also himself. If he's in combat against close type enemies, they just get Defense and Res up 4. Okay. All right, let's see what else we got here. Okay, a new hero type. Attuned heroes have arrived. Wait. I love how they say attuned heroes, as in more than one. More than one! More than one. So Triandra and Peony are on this banner, I think. Reverent Dream. Okay, so what does Triandra do? She is a sword fly. So this weapon was a sword. I think a couple of people said it was a sword because Mirabilis has a sword that looks kind of like this. I could not tell what this was. Alright, she's going to be a sword flying type. Sure. So what do these attuned heroes have to offer us? Let's see. Uh-oh. 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 Spaghetti-O. Okay, so we got an X slot passive there. We'll come to that in due time. Alright, Flower of Tribute. 16 might, 1 range, -1 special trigger. For foes in 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit, deals 5 damage to foe as their combat begins. Okay. Alright, we're just melting the enemy there. Sure. That's going to be so sick with Flared Sparrow builds. Because you're just literally melting the enemy. Effects that reduce damage below during combat do not apply. Will not reduce foes' HP below 1. So it's just 5 damage for free. In every combat that your units engage in. And inflicts speed and defense -5 on foe during their combat. In 3 columns in 3 rows. That's a huge radius of effect, man. Also, at the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, grants all stats of 5 to unit and deals damage equal to 20% of unit's speed during combat. Okay, Harrowing Dream, new dance skill here. Grants another action to target ally, inflicts all stats -5, guard, and sabotage on foes in cardinal directions of unit and target ally through the next actions. Alright, pretty nice debuff there. Guard and sabotage, huh? Yeah, oh, sabotage with all stats -5 is pretty raw. That's pretty raw, yeah. Okay, that's a pretty good one. Alright, then we have Attack and Speed Clash 4. We have Flow Refresh 4, okay. Level 4 refresh here. If unit initiates combat, inflicts speed and defense -4 on the foe during combat, neutralizes effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks, reduce damage from foe's first attack by 40%, and recovers 10 HP to unit after combat. Alright, that is a very big upgrade to level 4 or level 3 Flow Refresh. That's a pretty good one. Then we got Speed and Defense Hole and Death Blow Echo. If unit initiates combat, grants attack up 4 to unit during combat. How do we get these? Let's find out. So what do we do about X? This has Elon Musk written all over it. The new passive skill is called X. Alright, so Peony is also an attuned hero. So let's see what she can do. Alright, she is an Axe Flyer, as we saw already. We fought her in the Tempest Trial. We got some stats, too. So 40 HP, she's taken minus from somewhere. Kind of difficult to say what the minuses are from. Yeah, I don't want to say like -6 because we don't actually see what these guys have. So 40 HP, 55 attack, 45 speed, 25 defense, 22 res. And then the X skill goes beyond the Sacred Seal slot. Interesting. So far, the one that we saw on Triandra didn't seem like that OP. Let's see if they get even crazier. Alright, Flower of Caring. We know what this one does. We fought it in the Tempest Trial, but I'll read it again. So 16 might, 1 range, -1 special trigger. For allies in cardinal directions, a unit grants attack and speed up 5 to ally during their combat and recovers 5 HP to ally after their combat. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, grants all stats of 5 to unit during combat, reduce damage from foe's first attack during combat by 40%, and recovers 5 HP to unit after combat. And also, if an ally is in a cardinal direction to unit, grants all stats of 4 to unit during combat. So we get quite a lot of stats there. Essentially, all stats of 9. We're getting support, all attack and speed of 5, and healing to allies. -1 special trigger, 40% DR. Tender Dream grants another action to target ally. Grants all stats of 4. Unit can move to a space adjacent to an ally in 2 spaces. And Canto 1, pretty good, to target ally and allies in cardinal directions of unit. And target ally for 1 turn. Oh, so she buffs herself with this too. Right? To target ally and allies in cardinal... Oh, it's the same way as Peony. So everybody within... That's really good. She's giving Kanto support in this way. That's pretty good. to all allies in cardinal direction. So she would get it, the target who you dance on, and then everybody in the same column or row. That's pretty good. All right, then we have Attack and Speed Unity. We got Rock Slide Dance 3. So if Singer Dance is used, enables Kanto 1 on units. So that would be Peony herself. Then grants speed and defense up 6 and dodge to target ally for 1 turn. So Firestorm Dance gave instant desperation, and this one's giving dodge, which is good because this is a way to get dodge without being a infantry type unit. So like you can go ahead and pop this on, I don't know, the Summer Male Shez, for example, and give him dodge, even though he's a flying type unit. So yeah, this is actually pretty good. Not too shabby there. Then we got Cross Spur Speed, and then we have Attack Oath Echo. So at the start of turn, if unit's in 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack up 6, and unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces for 1 turn. Alright, so it's basically just a weaker version of Attack and Speed Oath 4. You're not getting speed, but you get the attack and you get the warp. Now, depending on how you can give these X skills out, this is actually pretty good. Like, you could give this to armor units, and then all of a sudden armored units can warp in. Like, that would be pretty sick. Okay, surely they're going to tell us how these Echo skills work, though, right? Let's see here. Okay, Kvaser's back. Who is our Temps Trial here? Okay, Kvaser's there. Who's this? Why am I forgetting who this is? Alright, in the chat, you guys will tell me who this is. I can't remember. Okay, so the banner drops on the 16th. We are aware of that. Alright, come on, tell us the goods. Let's see what these attuned heroes do. Attuned heroes carry special attuned skills. You can inherit attuned and other skills from an attuned hero without them leaving your barracks. Okay, so they are basically rearmed heroes in that regard. Oh, that's pretty good. No, so that means you can inherit all the passives that they have and keep them and still get the Echo skill too. Okay. Yeah, they're about to demonstrate that here. Let's see it in action. Oh, come on. So the Echo skill takes up one of the 4 inheritance slots. Oh boy. That's kind of booty, but I mean, I guess. And presumably you're only getting Echo skills from the attuned hero. They're literally just rearmed heroes with 1 extra skill now. You can equip attuned skills in the new skill slot. Some exceptions exist. So, there are restrictions. So, armor and calves cannot get Echo. So, it's basically the same inheritance restrictions as Oath 4, as you would imagine. If this had no restrictions, this actually would have been fire for armors. But, unfortunately, that's not the case. Up to 3 times you can spark on this banner, too. So, you can pull a copy of both of them and also her. And they're color sharing too. So Sonia and Peony are color sharing here. Very interesting. Okay, alright. So I'm guessing Triandra's wouldn't have any restrictions. Her Echo skill was just Death Blow. So you could probably just give that to whoever. Yeah, very interesting development. So there's no FEH Channel. They just explained everything here, and they're literally just rearmed heroes with 1 extra skill. I wonder if you get if you give the Echo skill to a rearmed hero, then can the rearmed hero then inherit the Echo skill on everybody else too? So you can like daisy chain your arcane heroes and your attuned heroes, I guess. Huh. Well, at the very least, I was very worried that they were going to do, like, some full-on passive nonsense. Like, we were going to be looking at, like, some power creep skills. They seem pretty tame at the moment. Obviously, they're going to get better in time. But for now, the Echo skills don't seem too busted. They're actually weaker variants of already existing skills. So this one's a weaker Attack and Speed Oath. And then the one Triandra had was a weaker Death Blow. So, yeah, I guess that's fine. I don't really have an issue with that. So let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. This was very, very interesting stuff. Very interesting developments. I'm obviously going to skip. I have no orbs to summon with, so not going to be summoning on this banner for me. However, if you're summoning, knock yourself out. It looks like a pretty solid banner. Essentially, there's 3 rearmed heroes on here, and as we are already aware, rearmed heroes are the things you want to be summoning for. So this is your boy Tacho signing out, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the coverage, and I will catch you guys again tomorrow when we get the data mines. Alright, so that went on for a little while there. Okay, did anybody remember who the Grand Hero Battle unit was? I couldn't recognize them for some reason. Let's see. Scrolling through chat here. They put in one of the random sisters before Jeddah. It's Sonia's sister, okay. That's how forgettable that unit was, I guess. Don't even remember who they were. Okay, so Sonia's sister, that's who the Grand Hero Battle is. I guess we can, like, go ahead and skip back to where her sprite was. Yeah, so there she is. Kind of looks like Letizia a little bit, with the pale skin and the hairstyle kind of being the same. Alright, Don Fluffle says, Tacho, please tell me how much you think this is a joke. I wish it was a joke. It's not a joke, but it should have been a joke. I don't know. So yeah, it seems like Echo skills you can give to anybody, but they have the typical restrictions, and now we still have only 4 skills for inheritance, by the way, and now we just added another skill. Can we get, like... They need to go ahead and hurry up and let us just inherit, like, 10 skills from one unit at this point. Even 5 would not be enough. Alright, I think we're going to call it there, guys. I got to go ahead and make the thumbnail now for the actual video. So thanks to everyone for stopping by and hanging out while we watch this very underwhelming Attuned Hero trailer. I was kind of expecting a lot more, but, I mean, I guess it is what it is. So, good night, fellas. Thanks again for stopping by and chilling.